Hey, what's up, everyone? So let's talk about sleep. So here are 3 tips to help you to improve your sleep, and a bonus tip is at the end. So wait till the end to get that bonus tip. Right now, the first tip and the first thing to do to improve your sleep is what I like to call is chase the sun. All right. So our sleep is really tied into the sun cycles, the day and the wake cycle. Right. Have you ever noticed that when it's really light outside, you may feel a little bit more invigorated, or when you go outside for 15 minutes, you feel more invigorated, you feel better. Right. Now that's because of a hormone called serotonin and dopamine that get released when you actually are exposed to sun. Right. Now the same thing that when you're exposed to sun, that dopamine that you get when you're exposed to sun, that dopamine can also help you to go to sleep better as well, because it is a precursor to serotonin, which is a precursor to melatonin as well. Right. Our bodies, we don't like to just waste products, so we recycle as much as we can of other things to kind of repurpose it. Right. So chasing the sun, right, is going to help your body to kind of regulate itself in that own circadian rhythm, right? So chase the sun, get out there 15-30 minutes at least a day is really gonna help, right? Which brings us to number two. Now number two is this is more supplement based, right? So if you like supplements, you may like this tip, right? So number two is magnesium, and not only magnesium but tryptophan as well. Right. Now, studies have shown that when you combine magnesium with tryptophan, it actually helps you to have a deeper sleep, and it helps you to fall asleep faster. Right. And when you're in a dark room, right. So make sure that you're go in a dark room. Magnesium, tryptophan, not a lot, right? Like 1 serving of magnesium to maybe like a teaspoon of tryptophan, if that. A little bit goes a long way, right? So studies have actually shown that that actually helps out a lot with your sleep and wake cycle, right? On top of that, there's a ton of benefits for magnesium. If you guys want me to explain them and go more into depth with them, let me know down below, right? Because I could have a whole entire video just on magnesium alone, because there's so many benefits to them. Cortisol levels, stress management, but we'll get into that in a later video. If you guys want more of that, let me know. All right, which brings me to tip number three. Right now, tip number three is to stay consistent. Right, with anything, if you want longevity in it, you have to stay consistent with it. All right, so if, say for instance, if you're going to bed around 11, right, then try to go to bed around 11 at the same time every day. Right, what I like to do is I like to give myself about a 2 hour window. Right, so instead of saying to myself, I'm going to go to bed at 10 o'clock every day, I like to have a window, either a 2 hour window or 1 hour window each way. Right, so instead of saying to myself, I'm going to go to bed at 10 o'clock every day, I say, hey, you know what? I have 1 hour in one direction, 9 o'clock, and 1 hour in the other direction, 11 o'clock. Right, so I want to go to bed between 9 and 11. Right, if I go bed past 11 or push past that, then I'm going to kind of break my own circadian rhythm, and now my body's going to be all out of whack. Have you ever realized that when you are sleepy, say you used to get sleepy around 11 o'clock, and you say, I'm going to push past this, and you end up going to bed at 1, right? Then the next day, your body's even more tired, because it's like, whoa, it's not used to pushing past that, right? But with anything, if you're consistently doing that, your body's going to consistently adapt to you pushing past that limit, right? And it's going to say, okay, well, we don't need to secrete melatonin at 11, or we don't need to create melatonin, start the creation of melatonin at 11. Instead, what we need to do is we need to start that creation of melatonin more toward 1 o'clock, all right? So our bodies are really intuitive to our own decisions, right? So that's why consistency across the board is so important, right? Which brings us to the bonus tip. Now, the bonus tip is one of my favorites, is to have a certain routine. Okay, so have a routine in how you're going to bed. How to have a routine before you go to bed. I'm going to do X, Y, and Z. Right. Personally, before I go to bed, you brush your teeth. Drink some water. You may watch a little bit of anime. You have certain routines that you do before you go to bed. Same way that when you wake up, you have certain routines. When you are going to the gym, you have certain routines. You're gonna take pre-workout, or you're going to listen to this song or playlist, etc. Right? So have a routine before you go to bed and call that your sleep routine. Right? I guarantee you, do that for a week, 2 weeks, you will have a huge difference in terms of how fast you're falling to sleep and how your body recognizes sleep. Right? Because like I said, our bodies are really, really intuitive. So the more that we give our bodies and the more structure we give our bodies, the better they're going to respond. All right. And so hopefully those tips help. Let me know if you have any questions down below. I'd love to answer them. And also, if you have any tips that you think may help somebody else, then let us know. All right. Comment those down below and share that with the community. Right. Until next time, y'all. Peace out. Sending y'all some peace and love. And I'll see y'all later. Bye.